It's 3 children.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, we're on the way.
Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final. An assist.
He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Burnley with the corner, they're first. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Takahara, Osimhen. Whatever he had in mind, that was Osimhen! What an incredible feat, a legendary feat. 200 wasn't enough, nor 300, now he hits 400. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedro Porro. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sanchez getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need...
Oh, what a climb! He's scored! They're level in age Trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Yokohama F. Marinos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Takahara did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
He has found the way through.
Up he goes!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Burnley claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Corner number 2 then.
It's a mighty effort!
That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Mbappe! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Eze. Now there's a fine ball. And that's been won straight back. Real chance! Defending of the desperate variety. DiMarco pings it across. Yamal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Reinders. DiMarco.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Takahara. Rijkaard. A player who needs no introduction. Now Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. He's got tall. Oh, it rattles the bar. Crossed in again. Good read, needed to be. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the second half started. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Reinders. Yamal. And it's Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete!
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
No outsmarting him this time. Pedro Porro got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through, hangs in across. He can get that clear. What a throw in. Rafael Leao. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rodri. Looking to play him in. Pedro Porro has it in a wide position. He's in space and looking for options. Look at the space here. Oh, super ball. Great chance!
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And it's Reinders. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball.
A header! And yes, it's there!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Griezmann.
So the lead now is 2.
19.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
David Villa. Number 21. Olise.
Savinho.
Number 8. Joshua Kimmich. Substitution.
Burnley perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. David Villa, drive.
And the finish! It's a goal!
Back to within 1. Interesting. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Burnley get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away.
Big chance!
And that has been cleared. Belletti. That's Cannavaro. Yokohama F. Marinos do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Savinho. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 50.
So, time for changes
Henderson.
on both sides, actually.
Number 27. Serginho. Coming
Just
on the
5 minutes
field,
remaining now.
Number 10. Bellingham.
Olise
Number
has an
3,
approach to the game which is pretty
Costa.
much shoot on sight.
Substitution in progress.
Great defending, strong and determined.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances?
Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Osimhen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows
There
it.
will be 3 minutes added time.
Savinho. And back to the keeper they go. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Reinders. And he was quick to react. Shifted upfield. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Burnley pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Saka. Up he goes! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Rosicki. And he plays one through. Now it's Osimhen. Pinches it off him. Opts for safety. Gilberto Silva. Over to the left. Osimhen. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Serginho. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel, passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bergkamp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Burnley are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gilberto Silva. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, okay. And the shot! And he's hit it long. Rosicki, and the through ball. Shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is Perez. Referee has just said play on. Osimhen in the hunt and looking threatening. Bergkamp. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think
chance! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Vieira. Now Gilberto Silva. Now it's Bergkamp. Belletti. Griezmann. Rijkaard. A player who needs no introduction. Always onto this. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Terrific header! Goal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Bergkamp. Long ball looking to counter. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Chips it through. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Saka.
Such good technique.
He is through here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Perez. And that's been intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Burnley have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Burnley carrying a 1-goal lead. That's a decent clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Bergkamp. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Bergkamp! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Osimhen. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieira. Now it's Bergkamp. Cannavaro robs him of possession. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 19, Rijkaard.
Now it's Torres.
Number 14, Takahata. Coming on the field.
Your impression so far,
number
Jim?
10,
They're ahead,
Bellingham.
but they're not
Number
playing as if
8,
they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little
Substitution in
timid.
progress.
Now it's Torres. Knocks it into space. Martinelli. Now it's Hullet. So what can they make of this? Ljungberg. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rosicki made a good run there. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Tries a shot! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. And it...
Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Osimhen. Oh, what has happened here? Well, there's the clearance. There's the crossfield ball. Burnley are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Hullet. Great chance! In for the pieces! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Havertz, and he's managed to get free.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a cute ball.
There will be 3 minutes added
And he's
time.
being shifted off it. Ljungberg. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, he's played it in low. Ambitious ball here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the right. Delivers. Oh, great header! Off the post. And that is the last effort of the game. Burnley did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. And I think everybody is on board with that already.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Goes for the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mahrez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Algeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance! What? And the shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Algeria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what has happened here? Up he goes! Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, they can break here. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Griezmann. Zaire-Emery. It's a really well-measured ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Algeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Ribéry. Sanchez does really well to win the ball there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Hernandez. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Algeria.
This is their
Number
second
11,
corner of the game.
Ribéry. Coming on the field is number 20.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Diego Forlan.
Burnley have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's there to make the challenge. Makaleli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Stojkovic. Sanchez proves too strong, too smart. Cafu. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Osimhen. He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Drive, terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Distributed tidily. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Serginho. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Forlan. Forlan crosses. Costa Curta clears it away. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Mahrez. He's found a way past. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Stojkovic. And he's there to get it away. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Takahara. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Griezmann. Burnley are looking to break at pace. Now it's Griezmann. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
As it's time to announce today's
Burnley have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's on it. Can he get away? Stojkovic! And here's Van Nistelrooy. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Casillas attempts a clearance. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Van Nistelrooy! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to go deep. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. No luck with that dink over the top. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. Played out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Zaire Emery. Played out to the right. He's had it taken off him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defence.
Stojkovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution for Algeria.
Algeria get their fourth corner.
Number 5.
Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Bergkamp.
Number 10.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Algeria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mahrez, he's wide and looking to get onto this. Decent chance! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Van Nistelrooy really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
Substitution for Algeria. Van Nistelrooy. Number 95.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Burnley have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Keeper's dealt with that. Zaire Emery. Forlan. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well timed, excellent interception. Played into space. He gets big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's played it long. And he's worked it through. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's got chance! Oh, should have put that away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. Rudiger. Dunk. Looking to play him in. He's through here to Osimhen. Cafu goes sliding in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. It's Bergkamp! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bergkamp is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here. He's got tall. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Zaire Emery. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do.
Takahara! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Takahara is offering a wry smile there.
Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is it's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And here's Vieira. Veron. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. Gets into some space. Chance to... Oh, what a climb! Oh, good-looking ball. Suarez is herring after that one. Belletti. Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Pelé. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a goal kick. It's played through for him. Luis Suarez. Oh, delightful ball. Takahara could try cutting inside here. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now they can spring out of defence. So we're still where we started right now. Well, that's well spotted. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Cafu tries to header! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
New Mexico are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Henderson is there, and he can pick it up. Goes looking wide. Hakimi goes on a charge down the left. And this is Luis Suarez. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Suarez. Half an hour played now. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? And this is Totti. Totti shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Totti, now it's Pelé. And this is Luis Suarez. Totti, and the finish! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vitinha. And it's Veron.
There will be
played into space. Nicely worked. He is just caressing the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Totti, a probing pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe, he's in a great position here. Real chance! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Vitinha.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Now it's Pelé, and he's managed to get free.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Osimhen. Well, that is one way to stop him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hakimi. Brilliantly cut out. He's having a shot! Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away. Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Veron. And he's been shifted off it. Jordan Henderson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's gone direct here. Totti. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Osimhen does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He has found a way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, important interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now there's a fine ball. Pelé! Oh, taken with style. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 77 minutes is...
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pele. He's had it taken off him. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Osimhen. Vitinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here, and he's there to make the challenge. Burnley needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Takahara was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? And this is Griezmann, and he was alert to it. Totti couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space.
Has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Ambitious ball here, and he welcomes it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's at the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Hello,
How would
everybody.
you summarise
And
what
this
we've
is a
seen
quick
today then,
reminder
Jim?